Alright guys, I'm doing a little sound check. If you can hear us, let us know. Just getting the decks prep for the deck profiles real quick.
Are you starting with Rev Room in front or Room?
Yeah, it's always the first season evolution first.
Okay.
And if there are proxies, it's whatever there's more of first. So unproxy first. And if it's hollow versus non-hollow split, it's whatever there's more. If it's the same, then it's hollow first. Okay. So that's good.
No, this is first. Taiga is first.
Taiga one is first. On top.
Somebody over here looks like they're about to go sleep.
It's just like to point out that she's very cute.
You might have to get tape.
I have to get tape. I'm gonna get the it's right there to the ruler. I mean, I'm gonna have to do the mat anyway. Might as well use the ruler. That's why I got the tape. Hi, I'm pet the baby kitty. Oh, dude, look at that. Hi. She's like, actually, I kind of like this. It's stealing it from me though. Okay, so you don't like it. I'm sorry. She's like, nope, I'm running. It made loud noise. All right, kill the overhead and the closet too while you're at it. All right, a little behind the scenes there. Cat's gone now. Not that message. No more kitties, unfortunately. There's that if you still need it. Yeah, so it's gonna be Darkrai versus Mew and Lugia versus Mew. See how this goes. We're gonna start out with Lugia. Lugia list has not changed, so I'm gonna kind of go through it pretty quickly. This is the same general idea we've had as we've been testing Lugia.
Sure you don't want overhead?
Yeah. And I got the truth. Welcome to the stream. That glare is so bad. There you go. That's better. All right. All right. So for Archeops, for Lugia, we star, pair of Luminions, pair of Sojourner, and a pair of Tyranitar. Single strike build, of course. The popular build with Sojourner and Tyranitar. Trying to make sure that you have access to some things to hit some important weaknesses. Sojourner, of course, a very good card against Arceus and especially Miraidon. And Tyranitar, of course, should be good against Mew. Let's see if that actually proves to be true in this case. But yeah. And then we have some Professor's Research, some Boss's Orders, some Judge, some Serena, and a Burnett. Most of this is basically to make sure that your Archeops can get in that discard pile turn one. Not gonna lie, without Evolution Incense, it is a lot harder to do. Capturing Aroma, you're really hoping for heads on turn one to grab those Archeops to discard them. But yeah, I mean, you got what you got. So capturing Aroma, and then just an out for your Archeops mostly. Ultra Ball, gotta be that discarder to get those, again, get those Archeops in discard pile. If you don't get the Archeops in discard pile, the deck fails a lot of times. So Yeah, that in short. 3 copies of Earn a Vitality to reuse our single strike energy. And then 3 copies of Nest Ball to make sure we can still find our Lugia Vs. 3 copies of Mesagosa, again, to make sure we can find our Archeops. Archeops is life in this deck, so you're running what you can to get them. 1 copy of Collapse Stadium to take out whatever vulnerability you have on the bench, whether that's a Luminian or Lugia, to help get rid of it. Also kind of disrupts a few different strategies, including Lugia, or including Mews rather. And we have 4 copies of Single Strike Energy, the main energy for this deck now that Aurora is gone. That is, of course, going to power up Sturmjourner and Tyranitar both. We have 1, 2, 3 copies of Double Turbo to help Lugia itself attack when needed. And then 3 copies of Gift Energy to draw some energy, or draw some cards.
You don't want to draw energy.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're probably going to anyway with Gift Energy if you're drawing till 7, but let's get the idea is to draw some cards. Make sure you're pulling more after a knockout. 2 copies of Regenerative Energy to try to heal off the hits of Cramorant in particular. Regenerative Energy is good for when you're evolving into your Lugia V-Star. If they have hit into you with Cramorant, you can heal that off. Also just good for removing chip damage anyway. And then 2 copies of V-Guard Energy to make it even harder for your opponents to KO you. So this, again, this is not a changed build at all. This is pretty bog standard for Lugia. We are, however, testing a different version of Mew than we tested prior. So we are going to go over this a little bit more slowly, just to kind of go over some of the changes.
Alright, so a very standard start, 4 Jennies. They're your draw engine of the deck, mainly. Then 4 Mew Vs and 3 Mew VMAXs. Now, this one is the change, right?
Yeah.
So the change is 2 Deoxys. Primarily, that way it has a little bit more health than Meloetta. That way it can survive like a Sableye, or, well, I mean, it can,
Cramorant too.
like, it'll survive Cramorant, it'll survive the sniping of the bench from Greninja. Sableye would have to put all 12 damage counters on it to kill one of them.
Cramorant would have to hit it with like a Halucha first. So
yeah.
Makes it harder for it to go down.
That's why it's in there. It's just more health. Then we are running 1 Meloetta.
A little squishy, but it's very hard.
Then we are doing 3 Elisa Sparkle, which is very standard with Fusion Mew.
Some lists in Japan are going down to 2. I don't
like 2
with that.
We originally tried it with 2, did not like it.
No.
Back when Fusion Strike was coming out.
Yeah.
2 Bosses Order, 1 Judge for Disruption, and then also a Roxanne for Disruption.
Yep.
Then we have 4 Battle VIPs, because why not? Mew likes to be fast.
Go.
4 Cramomatics, not Cramoran. 4 Power Tablets. 4 Ultra Balls, and then this next one's also a change, right?
Yeah.
And then instead of Feather Ball, we are running Nest Ball. That way we can search out Meloetta and Deoxys.
And especially Genesect. So Featherball is still good in this deck. We are experimenting with the Nest Ball for this build. Like we've said in the past, you cannot fail a Nest Ball. If your bench is full, you can't play it at all. But again, if you have a space, you can still fail it just to burn the card. Nest Ball is a very good card, so it's definitely worth including. Most decks in Japan, at least the DTE variants, are running at least 2. So we're going to give it a go. Now that we have the Deoxys in there, we are a little bit more reliant on basic Pokemon. So that's how we're going to try to fish them out.
Then we have 2 Lost Vacuums, 2 Switch Carts, a Echoing Horn, 1 Escape Rope, 1 Pal Pad, then 2 Choice Belts. Very important to note that Choice Belts are no longer item cards, they are tool cards, so you cannot Cramomatic them away.
Yep.
as Takashi found out at Multiverse because they were no longer items.
So yeah, judge involved.
That late in the game, it was pretty much that he either won with that or he didn't.
So he did.
He didn't. So, um, then 2 Force Seal Stones, 1 Lost City, 1 Path.
I do feel like the stadium count's a little greedy, but space. So
then 4 Fusion Strike Energies and 3 DTs. I personally like 2 Paths in Mew.
yeah, that's why I said it's a little greedy. But...
Lost City is always in Mew for the Drapion. Because that card is disgusting. Oh, look, no Drapion over there.
Negative truth with regard to Fog Crystal. I actually don't like Fog Crystal in Mew at all. I think Featherball is just straight up better. And the reason for that, Featherball gets both your moves, which are usually your most important cards.
Doesn't Fog Crystal only get basics?
It only gets basics, yeah. So you don't get the V. Like, you could still get the Mellow, you could still get the Deoxys, but I just think that if you're not running Nest Ball, your better option is still Featherball. Especially since you're not running any basic Psychic Energy in the deck.
Well, that and Featherball can literally go get the VMAX too.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Is if you're not running the Nest Ball, you might as well run Featherball, because that'll be at least you're searching for your news. Alrighty, so let's get this shuffled up. I cannot wait to have my butt handed to me by Mew. I don't think this is favored for Lugia, because Lugia is too slow for this, but...
I mean, it could go, it's all up to chance.
Fair enough, but I think...
In fairness...
The odds are very much in Mew's favor.
In
especially
fairness...
with your coin flips.
Yeah, I was also going to say, especially with who is piloting said deck.
Yeah. No, to be fair, this is your first time piloting the Oxys build, right? You haven't played it before?
I toyed with it a little back in Fusion. Like I did.
Oh, but not like a new version.
Not like a new version.
No, yeah, you haven't played it with.
I've toyed with DT more than I have Deoxys. I will admit that.
I am not a fan of DTE, and DTE thankfully is the worst version of the two after rotation. So I am,
which is pretty funny. Because, like, honestly, like, both versions didn't change that much. It's just...
No, but the situation surrounding them did.
Yeah, you just... There's honestly probably less stuff to worry about post-rotation as far as, like, with the Lugia matchup, because you don't have the amazing rares.
Yeah. The bigger thing is, though, with the Meloetas and the Deoxys, you have to have that single prizer matchup from you, because the game is not as multi-prize heavy anymore, because of all the evolving basics. Yeah. And now you really want to be able to trade, and the DT version of you has a much more difficult time doing that. Anyway, so we're gonna get shuffled up here. We're gonna have this game going here in just a moment. Heads or tails?
I'll go tails.
It is heads.
Yeah.
I will go first. I think that's the right call. We'll say DT versions of Mew are playing both Featherball and Nest Ball. They have the space to play both. Okay. Paranoia shuffle over. I hate shuffling right after it being listified because it doesn't matter what you do, you break. That is interesting. Game 1. Lugia versus Mew VMAX. And Mew VMAX versus the world. Where the top decks take on what should be some of their less favorable matchups. Turn. Capturing a ribbon? Come on, Ed. Yeah. Flip time. Come on.
Come on, tails.
No, come on, heads, damn it. Yeah. Go, Mew. Mew. Crap. Wrong deck.
No,
Not
yeah,
supposed to be
go,
cheering
go.
for that one. No, no.
Mew.
I'm too tired, okay? Leave me alone. Alright. Arcade.
The coin flip on Mesagosa has finally redeemed itself for you.
For me. Mexico has been good for me. When I played Spidox, it freaking made the game. Sorry, but I love Mesagosa. And it's very good in this deck. We're going to play down you. We're going to do that. And I'll pass you. You're just joining us. This is Mew VMAX. This is the Fusion Strike Deoxys build versus Lugia Single Strike Sojourner Tyranitar build. This is game 1, hopefully of only 2 games. Hopefully Lugia just 2-0s Mew like nothing. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, interesting. Using Star Alchemy to get Battle VIP Pass. That reeks of desperation.
It's not as bad as what's actually in the
Pricing bad?
Yeah. This is Sparkle, Meloetta.
Just the Meloetta?
Meloetta and Deoxys. Yeah, it's not great.
That's some bad pricing. Woo. Okay. My misplay and failing to attach turn 1 may not bite me after all. Damn. Okay. 3.
That's ball.
Best ball is best ball.
Shimmy 6.
Right now you're using the effectiveness ball still?
Yeah.
Are these stem markers not even in play? I should put that out.
As it goes. Damn. Jenny for 2. Yeah. Battle VIP.
You setting up over there or what? That is some serious exhaling, sir. Going for a 4th Genesect. Digging desperately for 2 more power tablets or a power tablets and a choice belt. One. There's knockout. It's the same. I'm just trying to put the proxy. Yeah.
And Melodia Sakura.
Lugia is good. Pretty Lugia gets to go back up front where it belongs. And then I draw for turn. I evolve the active Lugia. Attach to the active Lugia. Do I? Attach to the active Lugia. No, yeah, whatever. And I bench and nest ball. Turner.
Pricing's not great.
I mean, you just took 2 prize cards, so not as bad as it was. Mister, I'm already ahead on price cards. Now I forced my opponent to try to find a replacement for that path. I hope I hit the freaking collapse stadium just to PV. Research for 7. Well, that's a problem. Pass.
Melodious Echo for 210.
Turn. Catch return. Research.
Two single strikes.
This is that. What did it cost me in a nutshell? I think I'm not too far behind. And for the audience, what I drew into is very unpleasant. If you guys can see that. So yeah, that's sucks.
I'm known to guess all energy.
It's not great. It's really not. Wait just a second, I realized I screwed up something. I fixed it with this. Yeah, so this is like exactly the opposite of what I was hoping to draw into. Like I can get the V star off this turn, but now you're gonna take the knockout, and I'm gonna be so far behind it. Let's at least get the archives out.
They're on the top. I already put them there for you.
Mesa Gosa.
Isn't it Head's Evolution?
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
It's-
Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking.
No,
I'm
no,
thinking
no,
Capturing
no, no.
Aroma.
Yeah, Captain. No, yeah, we're good. It's yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
I'm apparently too tired to even catch that.
Mm.
Yeah, we're good.
I realized that after I said it, I was like, wait a minute. That's not Mesa Goza. That's Capturing Aroma.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, I can take the knockout here, but it's still not pretty. I'm going to Primal Turbo.
DT.
Way too greedy too.
Is that 2 gift energies?
Yeah, there's 2 on there. And Tempest Dive for knockout. Nothing like trading 1 Surpriser for frickin' 4 prices on your opponent's side. And then Deoxys makes this even harder to deal with. Ugh.
Ultra Ball.
I was all happy because I was going to get a turn 1 Archeops, and that got stopped in its tracks. And then friggin' missed. Works. It's not good. Dexter. Yes, Mew does play Mew. It just has options. This is a Deoxys fusion build of Mew that can handle single prizers a bit better than a typical build. Also, as it turns out, it can smack Lugia upside the head when it wants to.
Vacuum. Means Voza. And then go time boost for knockout.
Yeah. Do you think that's going to be game over? Turn. That is what I wanted a million years ago. Turn the turbo. Cash return. Luminous sign. Serena. Yep, it's busted. That's how that works, right, Nugget? You win one game with it, and that's all that matters. We're gonna go after Mew. Take it out. I'm gonna take the prize cards because I need the prize cards. Alright, just show me the KO. Real good thing. Just need what? Belt and tablet? 60. No, actually, that's not enough. CB won't get there.
The ball.
Knowledge base, you're talking about the Mew? For Mew? If you go back to the beginning of the stream, we actually do the deck profiles of both of these decks. Definitely liking the Deoxys though. Good. Kills. Kills. 2 in a row. That's my kind of luck. You playing timer balls or something? That's why when timer balls were like a big thing for search and standard, I never played them because I would play like 2 or 3 of them in a turn and all of them would be tails, all flips. Like, what's the point running this part of the deck? I do not have the luck. So what are you doing right now? You're doing 190? Right.
I believe.
Yep.
No. Or 170 because DT.
Right. DT attached. So
We will go for the 170.
turn. Touch return. Judge. So these are our first games with the Meloetta build. I'm not gonna lie. We haven't played with it very much. We didn't test with it, but so far it seems good. It does have a better. It does have a better matchup against single prize stuff, and it definitely makes it harder for them to prize trade against you, as I'm learning. But yeah, this is our first game with it so far, so I can't say one way or the other. I do know that if you follow Ethan Haggy on Twitter, he talked about how good Deoxys is, and it's actually why I went ahead and moved toward a Deoxys build from you, so give it a shot on stream. But yeah, it's been interesting. Okay, we are going to retreat our Anatar. Put Stonejourner up. Earn of Vitality. And then we are going to Primal Turbo. Let's just start marking this in. And then we're going to Giga Hammer for KO. That should be just enough. And that's game. Let's go to, well, is it?
Not yet.
I just said maybe not. Let's set Mew VMAX first, I guess. Well, I mean that should be enough even with just the Mew, right? Oh no, because you don't have a psychic attached.
Vacuum.
Maybe you did though.
What?
I thought you had this one forward. You don't. What? Miss it or what? Are you roping me?
Well, I played the boss first to boss up that, and then I just played the escape rope.
Right. So, but that's up front, obviously, and then now the rope. I mean, I think the right choice for me is put Archeops up front. Bit of a misplay there.
I literally have like a whole hand of non-playable right now.
I mean, I'm not going to complain. You know, I just realized I need to discard 4 cards from my deck for that single strike brush. Do that now. way past due, but it needed to be done.
That's game. Because you have the other two in your deck, right?
The other two single strikes?
Yeah.
Well, they're not in my hand, so all I have to do is to attach something to Archeops to retreat it.
Press
We can play it out.
Take no blast, knockout.
Okay. Put this guy forward. Right. Draw for a turn. And then I have to attach Primal Turbo. Yeah. That was close. We're a little misplay there, but
I mean,
I
I
goofed up pretty
literally couldn't even have had it.
no.
No, because like
Even if you hadn't done the rope.
Yeah, because I still hadn't drawn into the VMAX.
Oh jeez.
I hadn't drawn into the VMAX or the Ultra Balls.
But you prized 2 of your fusion strike empty, right? Or no?
Yeah.
That's rough. So how do you feel about the Deoxys now that you've put it in with it? You just don't care yet, or what?
Oh.
Yeah, this is the very last minute deck list change.
I definitely personally like the Feather Balls better than Nest Ball.
Because you were hitting Nest Ball still, right?
Yeah.
But not.
But not Feather Balls. Because Feather Balls would have fixed that whole thing.
And the flip side is maybe you wouldn't have gotten your Genesect out without it.
I mean, I could have got them either way, because I had Ultra Balls that I was using for some of them.
Tandem says, why do I feel like Toxic Krogax could work? I know it's nothing regional winning at the moment, but it has cards playable enough to make day 2. I don't think so. I really don't think so. I don't think Toxic Krogax is very good at all.
I will go first. Yeah, I'll go first.
All right, game 2. That, sir, is a hand. Nice to do first, right? Right. That is a much better start than you had last game. And you get to do a deck search before you have to release it.
Well, I did that before Elisa, because I did the...
Oh, that's right. You did the forest system.
Now it's a matter of, okay, how many are actually in the prize this time?
Probably none. Just stick your tongue out at you. I'm like, okay, we'll participate.
Okay. I was about... so, down here is where the other two were. I was about to be like, I swear, if there's 2 more in the prize cards again.
It's like when I was testing online against the AI to make sure the decks were working earlier. I was playing Miraidon and managed to prize like 3 of the V's and the 2 of the X. So 3 of the because I was playing Red One. Basically the entire engine for the deck. 2 games in a row. Fantastic. Like, statistically, this seems improbable, and yet here we are. Wow, those sprinkles are not on your side today.
No, it's like it's Arlington all over. Well, pre-Arlington all over again, where I went 1 for 11.
Problem is, Tandem, that's extremely combo heavy.
Yes.
Rough return. Mesagosa. It's Archeops.
I don't know. My coin flips are terrible tonight.
Ultra Ball. Didn't even have to try for that one. It's maybe too greedy.
Honestly, I didn't even check if the path was in there. Oh.
No, this is a much slower start for Lugia, even though I have 2 of the Archeops listed already. I don't have, honestly, that many options. It's gifts. That's to you.
God. Hey, you want to see
The gas? I'm waiting for it. Let me see it.
no. Mew Meloetta.
Okay.
No, it's just let's just say there's 2 more somewhere.
Top deck?
Nope.
Price cards. I know. I was just joking. Can you imagine? 2 more on top deck. What would you know?
Eh,
It's a Mesa Gozo flip.
Yeah.
Busted. Mesa Gozo is busted. You heard it here first, everybody. Wish they just printed a Safari Zone.
Why? Because it's yours.
This is my freaking text. Word for word, punctuation for punctuation. They're gonna steal the effect of one of my cards. At least they can do is give it the same name. So there are a couple of problems with Tinkaton. I think the biggest one is that it's a stage 2, but it's not just a stage 2. It's a stage 2 that's not actually in Paldea evolved. Tinkaton X is not going to be Paldea evolved. At least not the base rarity of it. And then on top of that, you have Iono in format, which is going to make building a hand very difficult. His decks are not going to be running thin lines of her.
Cross Fusion Melodious Echo for knockout.
Drop turn. Well. Things are going swimmingly. Ultra Ball.
For V-Star.
Minion.
Research.
Research.
Literally swimmingly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just think, here in what, 3 months you'll have the fish.
Well, I don't think you're going to be running Do Guard Milotic in a deck that's already reliant on multiple stage 2 Pokemon. It's just too much to ask of a deck. The format is not slow enough for that yet. And we're going to, unfortunately, put a second urn in the discard pile. It's terrible. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I was like, you might as well do deck search.
Yeah,
Turbos. So you attach for turn here, right?
No, this turn.
Not this turn?
No. I was expecting you to take the K. Well, yeah, I attached it here in case you were to knock it out with a gust.
No, because I had discarded the rope.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yes, I could have. Which, in reality, this would not be happening if that had happened. But stuff happens.
That sucks. So double turbo and V-guard. Then I'm just gonna do double strike here. I do like this format is slowing down though. Between Iono and stuff like Arven, I think is a good example of the format trying to slow down too. Because Arven's actually able to see play, which is crazy. A year ago, even I would have been like, never. Okay, we're going to hit into you for 200.
Melodic.
Okay. That's going to be a clincher. I knew it was coming, but damn, dude. That's brutal.
Now it's more of the fact of what I want to knock you out with.
I mean, you're at 260 right now, right? With Mew.
Yeah. But do I give you 3 prizes or 1?
No, you definitely don't give me 3 prize cards. That would be way throwing.
Melodious Echo for 280. Because you don't take the reduced damage because it's not a V.
Yeah, and I also get reduced damage because you're not running DT on it, so. Turn. We're going to Primal Turbo. So Primal Turbo a DT on here. And then I'm going to play down this Tyranitar V. Primal Turbo. Everyone's losing it.
Now the question is
Yeah, I agree with Nugget. It's not a matter of power creep. It's literally just how good that 40 HP Shinx' ability is. That's how they balance them.
I guess the question is right now, do you take 1 prize and reduce my damage output, or do you take 3 prizes and let my damage output stay at 280?
So we are going to gust up the fresh one. I can still take the KO. That's going to be 440, right? 440 damage. I think that's still a KO against me. What do you think?
Yeah.
Single strike crush. It's 1, 2, and 3 prize cards. Thank you for letting me know, Tandem. If you get a chance, Tandem, while you're looking at that, if you could send me a picture of that 3-pack blister promo, that would be great. Just message me on Discord.
Ultra Ball. Fail. That's one. Mew.
I never know this Tyranitar would be playable. It's actually pretty good in this deck, too. Especially against me. That's fine.
Our tablets. Ultra Ball.
Yeah, when I saw there were 4 Tinkatings, I knew that at least one of them was going to be cut somehow. There's just too many Tinkatings. 3 is kind of crazy for a set already, but 4 is not happening. It was just a matter of which one was being cut.
Yeah. No, the Stone Journer.
Okay.
Automatic.
Not what I wanted to see. Are you going to use it or are you just loading it?
Just loading it. Roxanne. Cross Fusion Strike. Psychic Leap. 70, 100, 190, 170.
And that's with the minus?
Yeah.
So 170. Drop your turn.
And
Okay. Let's see here. Figure out. Okay. Attach per turn. And then a research. Then I can just single strike crush for knockout. I have deck lists for a Deoxys build of Lugia on the site already. Wait, did I not take prizes for the Genesect? I didn't, did I? Hey, Tandem, did I take prizes for Genesect? No, right? I did not have the Genesect, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I did. I'm gonna put these up here for a second. Just double check.
Oh wait, because I actually change what I do.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to take them still. Hopefully he's still here. If not, Nugget. If Nugget's here, maybe Nugget can say one way or the other. I don't think I took the prize cards. I don't think I took the prize cards because I should have been the Mew VMAX knockout and the Genesect knockout should be 5 prizes. Pretty sure I didn't take them, but I want to verify. No. Okay, so that's prizes now. All right, move on. Tiger comes out to play. Human second complete. Or does it even matter?
I don't know. So if you have an extra energy, like
Anywhere.
you win no matter what.
Yeah, I just have to actually find that energy.
Um,
Even top decking it will work.
did you discard the 4 for the knockout also?
Yes, that I know I did.
Okay.
Because the card that I did not want to see discarded got discarded. That I know I for sure did.
I mean, if you have it, you have it either way. So cross fusion, Melodious Echo,
There we go.
knockout. Yeah.
Hey, look, Lugia can win games. All right, so we're gonna switch decks here real quick. So Mew did not win against Lugia, unfortunately. Mew, I'm a bit of a bummer there. We are going to go against its next opponent and its last opponent for the night. A bit of a slower deck, but admittedly,
Bit of a slower deck.
It is a slower deck. It's also one of my favorites to play, so I'm going to play it. Thankfully, it is also yet another hard matchup from you. Again, this is
It's like every deck I'm playing tonight hits for weakness.
I don't think this is a meta deck in the slightest, but
I feel like you just threw that in there just to play it and
I just want to play
spite
Darkrai.
you.
Okay, in fairness, because of some scheduling issues, a couple of the one of the streams and one of the bonus videos did not get to play. Darkrai should have had 2 nights and didn't get 2 nights, so this is its second night.
Yeah, I wish I could have been there that week, but
yeah, I mean, everybody couldn't be here that week, so.
I mean, I could have been if it was for 2 people at my house.
No, that was not that week.
Not that week? No?
It was that we had to completely cancel.
Oh.
Reviv Room is really the only thing of special interest here. If you're not familiar with Darkrai, I mean, it's do more damage as more energies in play. That's its thing. So Reviv Room, discard an energy, and then draw 6 cards in your hand. It's a marriage of Greninja and the barrel. It's very strong, actually. Index have high energy counts. This is no exception. It has high energy. It's like 14. Moltres can pull energy in. Is it 15?
Yeah,
I mean, we'll find out.
I counted.
I'm going to count it out. 15 either way, it's a lot.
It's more than last time, because last time it was like
I haven't
13.
changed the list. I haven't changed the list since we've been post testing.
Yeah.
I've been actually happy with my initial draft. I haven't.
Well, no, I meant the last
the
Darkrai.
total one. Oh,
Yeah.
forever ago.
Yeah, that one
Yeah.
was 13.
So fairly bog standard stuff here. Clara to get something back if you need it. Get some energy back into play if you need to be able to attack from hand. The boss orders Serena to make sure you're able to gust. And then you got some nest balls to get set up. Some switching cards. I was asked in a previous video why we're running 4 switches in here. It's mostly because these guys are kind of bulky, and you need to be able to maneuver or you're not attacking. We don't have airborne anymore, so you got to be able to move, and you can't just like dark patch to the active. So you really do need a way to switch in and out. So Darkrai and Revivroom both are pretty bulky boys. That's the way to deal with it. We are also running 4 copies of trekking shoes. Gotta draw.
And discard those energies.
So, yeah, exactly. Discard the energies is important too. 4 copies of Ultra Ball, a copy of Pal Pad, 2 copies of Choice Belt for some extra insult to injury. 2 copies
Come on.
2 copies of Pokestop to turn to the deck. This is such a risky card, and I don't know if I love it, but it is probably the best stadium card for this deck still. And then we are running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and yes, Ryan's right. 15 basic psychic. Darkness energy.
I was like,
That is
please,
a very different
please,
energy.
by all means, have them all be psychic. I will literally take 0 damage.
So this is the basic deck for Darkrai that we're gonna run against Mew and wait until either Mew just turbos way ahead of Darkrai or Darkrai just decides, you know what?
Now the
I'm
downside
gonna
is
go
you
off.
technically can get a turn 1 knockout with the Galarian Moltres
If I go second.
if you go second.
Yeah, if I go second.
If you go second, if you go first, well, you probably don't get the knockout anyway. Because Darkrai does dark stuff.
Lino Raihan, that's probably a good choice. A good pick. I just haven't found I needed it. I don't know. Really. I should try it out probably. I've been really happy with this list so far. Tails. I didn't get it, damn it. Now you have the hard decision. Do you let me go first or do you let me go second?
Either way, you don't have a knockout, but I'd rather. I will risk it and go second.
Me. I can tell these are new sleeves. Because they shuffle so well. I had to replace the
Oh,
sleeves
dear
these
God.
were in. Oh, good start, huh? I had to replace the.
It's something.
No, you definitely need 2 stadiums at least tandem because you need to be able to bump path. Otherwise, you can't V-Star on Darkrai.
It all basically comes down to what's in there.
That interesting, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Mew.
Oh, cool. That's where I'm going first.
Yeah. Are you going to Dark Void me?
Wind of Darkness.
Pass.
And pass. Or that's all I can do, so.
All right.
Boo. Oh, jeez. What the hell?
Okay.
I love it. It's like, pass. Well, he knows he's got a nut start.
It all comes down to what's in that prizes right there.
I'm waiting for that mellow donk. You're going to smack that Darkrai so hard.
No.
Yes. Mellow is prize.
I hate the Oxus now.
Yes.
Otherwise, yes, I would have.
That moment where you wish you ran a second Meloetta.
Why don't you have 2 in here? I would rather have 2 Meloettas and 1 Deoxys. I dislike this list. I don't blame the list. Actually, there.
So on Deoxys and the bench Mew. That moment when the prize Meloetta stayed in my butt.
It did. Because there's 3 Fusion Strikes in the deck, too.
Yeah, I would have been so toast.
I had like a cracked start. I was like, once I saw all 3 fusion strikes in the deck, I was like, oh, come on, Mellow Meta. And I got to the end, I was like, hey, that's pretty good.
He's good.
Eh?
Can't wait until my stuff comes in so I can open my packs and finally get really stupid broom. Like the only thing in here is the privacy. Hurts me. Having a common privacy. I guess the Pokestops are. But I have the real ones right there. I just need to swap them in. Yeah, I actually think that's a fair point, Nugget. And Nugget says if you wanted to run 2 Meloetta, 1 Deoxys, wouldn't it be just better to run his Hisuian and Heavy Ball?
Yeah, but there's no heavy ball in here.
And that's why I said it wouldn't be better to just run this and Heavy Ball at that point.
Otherwise, yes, I would have you donked right now. Well, not donked, but I would have 1 less dark to deal with. Cry internally.
Rumbling engine for 4. Mark this so I don't have a repeat of the last video. 1, 2, 4. Not convenient top decks. Let's see here. Wish there were a way to search up stadium cards though. Just gonna say that right now.
Like, my opening hand also included that. I was like, this hand would be so good. But no matter what,
As it stands now, I'm within 180, which is a knockout still. But yeah, it's like induced to Dark Pulse for knockout. Just gonna show off my bling here. My staff from a rubber room that is not getting enough light to be visible. Can't wait until I have better setup. But oh, those legendary arts are so beautiful. Chi-Yu is my favorite of them, and I really love its art too. Definitely like the Treasures of Ruin. I actually really like the Wo-Chien art too. That's really awesome looking. But then again, I'm kind of biased toward grass types, so yeah.
how much are you doing right now?
Trying to think. I think it's 190, right? Because you have
I have 2 fusions.
yeah, because you don't have DTE. Because you're unless you're copying Genesect instead.
God no. That'd be 40 if I did Jenny, right?
Maybe
240.
240 with Genesect, yeah. So you would need a tablet. So you have obviously naturally.
Cross fusion, strike, techno blast for knockout. Oh, big sad.
Turn. No spell.
Best ball.
No spell. That's best spell. Jin Pao absolutely has no chill. I agree. Jin Pao is ridiculous.
Tempal is fun.
It's ridiculous. I said.
Yeah, and I still get ridiculous starts with it.
It's bad.
Isn't there? I was like, would you already knock out? Well, yeah.
The baby. Not the little one. This is gonna be really rough.
I feel like this is Mew season for you.
Well, no, it's Path the Peak is the problem.
Well, no, like Rabbit season.
Yeah.
Now it's
fair
Mew
enough.
season.
I kind of attached for no. It's Rumbling Engine. Rumbling Engine for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trekking shoes. Dark patch. Attach. Trekking shoes. This is so greedy. I feel like I'm far enough behind that if I don't do it, I'd lose anyway. So I attached for turn to Radiant Greninja. And then I research. Always missing one piece of the puzzle. Pass.
Switch card. So I would have to do a Techno Blast again. Cross fusion, Techno Blast, knockout.
Turn. Tap for turn. Dark patch. Ultra Ball. Dark Ivy Star. I'm doing that.
240.
I know how much I'm doing right now. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do.
A lot.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. Which we are going to. I can't. I have to do this first. I haven't done this first. So did I research this turn? No, right?
I don't think you did.
Anybody keeping track of game state better than me? So let me just confirm that I didn't research this turn. I thought about starting to do like this for keeping track of the supporter, but I
No,
haven't.
because you researched away that last turn.
That's right. Okay, yeah, still research them.
You Ultra Balled away the. Or did you?
Right? Because last turn I for sure researched.
I know
away
last
Darkrai.
turn you did, but the thing that's confusing me is the order of the research with these two behind it, and then, but the Ultra Ball placement.
Ultra Ball discarded.
I don't think you
I
did.
think it was the Ultra Ball discard that second.
I don't think you did.
So game so far, Lugia won against Mew 2-0. And Darkrai is in its first game. I'm pretty sure I haven't, but just want to know if anyone can confirm real quick before we mess up the game state. Let me draw just in case, and then I'll pull it over if we get confirmation. Lantern. Which lantern is that tandem? Because I think it did. If it's the one I think it is, it's the one that controls the top deck. I think, or the energy level one. I don't remember which one. That one is. I think I need to start keeping track of a supporter like this because otherwise I'm not gonna remember. The problem is this thing is killing me. That is so bad for me. What I need is
Especially since your whole deck pretty much revolves around ability.
Well, it shuts down Moltres, right? Which is already a problem.
And Darkrai.
But shutting off Starbase is killing me. That's actually what, like, if I can't get rid of Path in here, then I probably just lose this game. I mean, I probably lose it anyway, but I will lose this game if I can't get the Path out of the way.
We'll just say you didn't. I don't think you did.
Well, hopefully, I mean, I lose either way if I don't, so we'll just go with it so we can move on. Um, okay, this might make it work anyway. Because now that's how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, effectively 5, right?
Well, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 times 2, 360.
That would be a KO now. Go a little bit further. I hate you. Let's do this first. Actually, let's. That and then do this.
Why didn't you just start with that?
That's what I got off the trekking shoes. That's why I was upset. Dark patch. No, it takes that.
Go back in. Play power tablets and also Ultra Ball. For 5. 5. Automatic.
I want to say Sander played Salvage Lantern in a control deck at one point, but I don't remember for sure.
That sounds like a Sanders thing.
Yeah, if you check its Limitless page, it should show if it's got any results with it.
Jimmy for 2. 2. Ultra Ball. 9. That's enough, right?
Copying Genesect.
Yeah.
210 plus 90 minus 260.
20, yeah. Yeah, that would be 280, right? 369. Because 9 plus 210
Yeah,
is 300 minus.
Yeah, that's enough.
So, first price cards that I took was the Mellow item. I got
That was actually a lot closer than I thought it would be, but that path really freaking hurt.
pass sticking as long as it did.
Path,
Is what did
path
it for you.
genuinely killed me. That because that means I couldn't draw off of the Greninja. It meant I couldn't get the third energy on the Moltres to switch it out and take the KO. It just absolutely annihilated me. Because I could have that turn, if I'm not mistaken. I could have used the Dark Patch to the second energy. I could have used Moltres' ability, and I had a switch in hand. I could have easily taken the KO. Because of path, I couldn't.
First or second?
I'll go first. Alright, this is game 2 of Mew VMAX versus Darkrai V-Star. Both of these are post-rotation builds of their respective decks. Mew VMAX, of course, in this case, is running the Fusion Strike package with Deoxys. And Darkrai is just doing Darkrai things, because that's what Darkrai is able to do. Darkrai things. Game 2. That is a yeah. It's good, okay? Busted start. Cracked start.
The poor
Best start.
Peru.
Best start. Actually, I'm gonna change this to that.
I guess last ball for Greninja. That way you can conceal card something. Oh, was that correct?
Pretty much.
I mean, either way, you are getting Greninja off one of those.
Yeah. I have to. And my hand is pretty trash otherwise. But since I can get Greninja, it's salvageable. We're gonna go on a junk hunt. Going to attach return, and we're going to conceal cards for 2, 1, and 2. And that did not happen. We are going to. This might be a quick 2-0 from you. You know what? No.
Bonk.
Well, Darkrai. I mean, I have to get second energy in play, which I can do, but let's see how likely it is. We shall see if Darkrai can take a knockout after this research.
Of course, it's always the last one.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Raid Shadow Legends?
We don't have any sponsors. Ultimate card, please.
The sponsor is Fluffy Butt.
Fluffy Butt the cat. Iroh himself. Dark Pulse. What's up, Raymond?
Cross Fusion, Techno Blast, 190.
Up turn. 12. Bump. Concealed cards. Room. I just realized the way I played that was stupid. I don't have a choice now. Now I have to put my stuff. Cool. 1, 2.
I conveniently stacked them on top.
Three is definitely not enough. 4 will be. So I can dark patch onto Darkrai. Dark flame wings. And I can take the KO, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4,
3,
effectively 5. Is that enough?
3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You're short by 10.
Short. I should have gone the other way then. That feels real bad. Still do it, but it sucks. I'm going to do this. Where these two to play the dark patch, attach. No, just Darkrai. I'm going to play the top pad. That's enough. So I'll take one account. Had to burn the V-Star power to get there, but I got there.
This is Sparkle and this is Sparkle. Oh, yeah.
Targets.
Mew.
I guess you can only have one target, right? Target. Nice, all three.
Horn. Lost City. Lost Vacuum. Jenny. Boom.
I think you mean RSC, not RBY. RBY is Red Blue Yellow, which is Gen 1. RSC is Ruby Sapphire Emerald, which is Gen 3. There's definitely a lot of parallels between Scarlet and Violet and Ruby and Sapphire's card design. They're very much echoing Ruby Sapphire. Which is not a negative.
You're supported, right? Yeah, I supported there.
With the fusion energy.
Yeah.
I mean, good knock out at least, right?
Yeah. Max Miracle for knockout.
Turn. Tap for turn. Airplane wing.
I mean, you had the knockout there.
Fair enough, but I wanted Moltres to actually do something. One of them was priced.
Well, two of my prizes were newbies.
The V's. Ouch. This is not fusion stricken. So in that era, there were double battles, which were introduced in the Ruby Sapphire games. So you would have basically two active Pokemon. In fact, if you look at the switch from that era, it specifically specifies you choose the active Pokemon to switch, and that's because of that double battle support. They didn't get rid of the double battle support on those cards for quite a while. It's also why when I reworded, I think it was POW hand extension, I had to change how it was worded pretty drastically because I had to strip out that support. Game 3?
I'm trying to think if I want to go first or second. I'll go first.
Raymond asks, I see you're fond of Maple. Yes, I am fond of Maple. And yes, I am caught up on season 2 so far. For those of you who are not familiar with Maple, she is the main character from both Woody. I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense, which is an anime. Pretty fun one at that. Yeah, it's a real fun one. I think season 1 was stronger than season 2 so far, but it's still a very fun show. The anime I'm reading and coming back right now is actually Kuma Bear, which comes out in just a couple days now. Her tentacle arm, yeah, it's pretty interesting. I think they had to throw that in there for the nod to everybody's favorite genre of adult animation.
Yeah.
I think my favorite new episode is probably the one where Sally's just scared shitless of all the haunting horror things. That
Well,
one's
I
pretty
mean,
fun.
even the first season.
No, but the
She's
season 2
damn
episode
good.
specifically, that one's just too good. The haunted house or whatever.
Wait, who is talking about it?
Ray and Solus. Or
My favorite episode is when Maple gets a new arm. I'm guessing he's talking about
the tentacle arm. There's been a lot of good anime this season, though. There was Magical Revolution was really good, and then there's another one that was super good too. I'm forgetting its name right now. All right, Tannen, have a good one. Thanks for jumping in. Seal cards.
No.
Hmm?
No.
Trekking shoes. Focus stop. Trekking shoes. Dire flame wings. Attach return. Probably not, to be honest. There's one card I was really hoping I could get off with the freaking focus stop. I didn't. I'll take this though. Patch. Dark patch. And now you got the sauce already, so you know you wanted it.
Shribble.
I would say the main thing that makes Darkrai struggle is single prizers, honestly. We were gonna open some packs on stream. Unfortunately, I think we're out of time for that.
Yeah, I can check with him after this.
But we might release it as like a bonus video for tomorrow or something. My booster boxes aren't here yet, unfortunately, so I don't have that to open. My Elite Trainer boxes did get here because I got them from Full Grip. They are here already. So I can open those, and I will for sure record that and post it soon. And I'll just record my booster boxes separately. And that'll probably be, well, that is next week's live stream, is the booster boxes. Assuming JB Sports Card actually gets me my stuff. They've been very good about it in the past, so don't really have the doubt, but I have been burned by a vendor before, so fortunately not all of them are good. Even ones that were previously good. Yeah, you would. Everything hates you. And you know I have no counter to it either.
Cross Fusion, Melodious Echo for knockout. Honestly, do you have any idea how thrilling seeing the Pokestop hit the other Pokestop was?
Do you have any idea how much I'm about to scoop right now? I don't think I can win now.
Because I don't think you run Lost Vacuum,
Nope,
and you
don't run
you only run the 2 stops.
Gonna attach for turn. Alright. I have to hit what? 2, right? It has to be 2. Even that's not enough. I can't do it. I'd have to hit 2 and an Ultra Ball. I'd have to hit 3. Right? 2 Dark Patches and an Ultra Ball in order to possibly pull this out. Pokestop. Oh, I think that's already shot. Nope. It's shot. That's game. Because now I can't do anything. I can't get another energy on Darkrai to even do the 260. Or, well, it'd be 320, which would actually be a KO. Right? No. Yeah, actually. But I still can't get the energy on him. No, 260. 160. No, 320.
Because you already touched return.
Yeah, I've already attached return. So yeah, there's no way I can do it now. I'm gonna scoop.
Oh. Just in case.
Insult to injury.
Yeah.
All right, so Mew takes this series 2-1. Darkrai did manage to steal a game.
How did this do better again? I mean, it's obviously bad, but
Half hurts so freaking much, especially when I'm only running 2 of those stupid stadiums.
yeah,
kinda need
no,
a third.
I had hit it off of all those draws that first turn. I was like, do I go ahead and path him or no? I'm like, let me just hold on to it. So then you played the Pokestop, and then you hit the Pokestop. I was like, okay, now it's time for the path. Ugh.
All right, we are probably gonna end the stream here. You want to check on him or?
Yeah, I'll try to call him. See if...
All right, we're gonna check to see if we're gonna still open that ETB on stream real fast, just because my testing partner here does need to head out. So give us just a second. We'll be back. All right, so we are going to open an ETB here on stream. My testing partner is pulling out the ETB right now, so we're going to adjust the camera.
Step stop.
What was that?
Steppy step.
Live camera adjustment. This is so fun. Let me flip the image for everyone.
I was like, I have so much codes to input tonight.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Should I tell them how many?
Oh, I hate this. Lyle already probably is.
All right. Oops. Gotta do the vertical and the horizontal both. Like, there we go. Never. In a typical configuration of reality. So we're opening an ETB. This is the Pokemon Center ETB, right?
Yeah. So this is the. I already opened my Violet Pokemon Center ETB at my house. This is the Scarlet one. If these had originally come with when I first bought, was originally planning on buying them, and if they had come with the X's, the Pokemon X of that version, then I would have bought 4 Violet ones. But it was not. It was only the babies.
So, just a heads up real quick.
Huh. What's up?
Never mind. I think we're good, maybe?
We're good?
Solus, I ordered 3 booster boxes and 4 ATBs. I got 2 of each ATB. But I got the regular ATBs, not the Pokemon Center ones. So I'll record that tonight.
Who is that?
Solus, one of the
No, the bottom one.
Solus.
Oh.
I'm gonna record that, and I'll post that as a bonus video for tomorrow, and then we'll go from there.
So, do you want me to show all the contents?
I mean, I think people figure it out, but you can go through it real quick.
So, you get some dividers. They actually have different arts on both sides this time.
For Pokemon Center?
I don't know if it was just for Poke Center or the normal ones. I don't know.
Probably just Pokemon Center.
I'll see when you do yours. You get a pack of Silver Border Energies. Also, I will note, when I was opening my stuff at my house, compared to the product in the pre-release kits, these felt actually more sturdy.
So they felt more like normal energy?
Yeah. Well, I meant like the cards in general. At least to me they did. So in the normal ones, you do get this one. It's just the normal all art of the baby versions. They're not the X versions. Yeah. Please don't redeem that if you saw it.
They've probably
Please.
already redeemed it.
Cheap.
Yeah. So these are the Pokemon Center promos. Where's the other one?
Right here.
Yeah.
So the Poke Center one literally just has Pokemon Center.
And it's a pretty tame stamp.
Yeah.
But for your completionist collectors, you basically have to have both, right? Otherwise, you're not going to get it.
It's gonna be like right above my finger, but like it's there. But it's one of those nice little things that they try. You get a pack of sleeves. Unfortunately, they are still
Terrible.
not so great quality ones. I wish they would go back to the Champions Path ones.
Yeah.
You do get dice. It is important to note that if you get the Scarlet ETBs, comes with that die, whereas the Violet comes with the Violet ones. Okay, I got it. Good.
Yeah, I figured dice are different based on your ATB, and then the
new poison burn markers, which honestly I kind of do like. I mean, they do have a little bit of a foil
They're
pattern.
designed by the ones that did the classic Pokemon Classic.
And then you get 11 packs
in the
Poke Center.
Yeah, it's 9 for a regular ATB, and then 11 for the Pokemon Center one.
Was it 5?
There is no trick. It's just pull energy off the back. That's it.
So, Basic Fire, Charcadet, Capskid, Ocean, Weasel, Tatsugiri, Nest Ball, Best Ball, Pachirisu, Pokalore, Espartha, hey, Gardevoir,
Nice.
X. Funny enough, that is actually the first Gardevoir X I have actually pulled out of all the Scarlet and Violet
And
packs I have.
opened.
I've opened a Poke Center ETB Violet,
five
five-
booster boxes
5 pre-release kits,
and 5 booster boxes.
5 booster boxes so far.
Jeez.
For those that don't know, that know me at the store, yes, I did buy a case.
Yeah.
So I still have one more box to open, technically.
And I'm sure you'll crack it the second you get home.
Oh, easily. Lightning, Tommy, Smoliv, Wiglet. I wish the gallery one was the other one, but it's that one. Regard,
I mean, to be fair, they're both pretty decent.
Floatzel, yeah. Miram, another playable.
At least for one set.
Lucario, Lechonk, and a gallery graveyard.
Greavard.
And then-
So Greavard is a illustration rare. I'm so glad they switched to silver borders. They look so much better with silver borders.
Now I just really need to pull one more Gertie for the actual deck.
You don't even have a full art or anything?
No,
Damn.
I pulled 0 Guardies. Basic energy, well, metal. Honestly, I do like this.
I
It
love
runs
this
over.
art for energy retrieval. I think it just looks
Energy
good.
retrieval, Lechonk, Slowpoke, Baby Murder Bird, Watchel,
Wattrel.
Watchel,
And yes, Baby Merberg.
Picnic Baskets,
Bombardier.
yeah. Hypno, Panda
Yeah.
Mouse, Wiglets, and
Lord Miriam. Well, these are good packs so far. It's not bad.
I honestly, like, I've been seeing people actually pull pretty good out of their Poke Center ETBs.
Real tough.
So yeah, I just want to be seen. Basic energy, Mischief, Spua,
Spoopa.
Spoopa,
I love that. Just
Meditite.
Giving up mid-syllable.
Energy Surge, Rock Chest Plate. For those that don't know, these are actually what the new tools look like. They're purple color for whereas items are still blue, supporters are still red. It's like I got one there. So Titan, I wish they did it better. Team Stargrunts, Magneton. Actually, do you need that for your Magneton collection?
No, so
Starly and Professor's Research being the Professor Turo.
That's the right one to pull. Remember, kids, you have to pull the hot guy, not the hot girl. This is how
Oh, I
this
got another one
works.
for you. Basic Energy, Zangoose, Progunt, Mouse, Aurelia, Flamingo, Fortress, Rocky Helmet, Energy Retrieval, Cloth, and Skeledirge. Some would say at this table would say best starter, other person would disagree.
Nope. Yeah, Scarlet is definitely still the best. And I'm not just saying that because of bias and grass types.
I still love
My favorite gen starter last generation was the fire type. So.
Darkness Energy, Grimer, Bruxish. That was a pain to actually find in the game. That took me so long to find. Cacnea, Sandile. Is that actually the same artist that did the Giratina?
Is it Shinji Kondo?
No. It looks honestly like a little like it. Zangoose, Youngster, Flappy, Potion, Rare Candy, and Annihilate.
Yeah, Yeah, not bad
Well,
out of
another-
ETB so far. Honestly, my luck with ETBs is pretty crap. Although I can't say too much because if I remember correctly, in Silver Tempest I pulled my
Energy.
Alt-Art Lugia out of an ETB.
You did, because you pulled
So-
every single art of Lugia that day. Every single one.
Yeah, one of each.
Including the V
Well,
stars.
2 of the V stars, 2 of the regular V stars, and then one gold, and then one.
Switch.
Oh, but it's
Wait,
just a gold.
Coco, my boy. Tropius. Pokeball, aka the bad Mazagoza. Beach Court, hey.
Hey, good stadium card.
Sandaconda. Caddy?
Katie.
Katie. Okay, Rontrol and
I actually remember being kind of disappointed in my Silver Tempest pulls. And then, because it was toward the end that I pulled that alt out, right? Wasn't it?
out of the ETB, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause you did you do the ETBs before the
I
boxes?
alternated. It
Oh,
was box, ETB, box, ETB.
Mary.
That's what I usually do, but
I like how a literal cobra evolves into an anaconda. You would
I
think
don't know
that it'd
what
be
to
the
say.
other way around.
I don't know what to say. Top, really? Do you mind?
You see, that's a Geary. Hey, I kind of saw it.
Dude.
Do you have a sleeve?
I have several. You can
Okay.
see
Armor Rouge.
it. Busted.
Dude, honestly, at this point, I might as well just do the master set.
Yeah, man, that's a good pull. Out of an ETB, no less. Keep going. I'm gonna find the sleeves. I gotta find them for the recording anyway. Would you prefer a full size deck sleeve or a perfect fit?
Deck sleeve. Por favor.
Tough. Your influence is everywhere. So you got each Miriam from this ETB.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. That's like a really good art for it too.
Are we doing the illustration rares also?
Yeah, might as well. There it is. Now we still have what? 3 packs left? 2 packs?
Three
Two
packs, including the rest of this one.
Yeah.
But actually, Lotso, Dolive,
Room, nice. Now you can play Darkrai too.
I've pulled so many of those.
The River Room.
Yes.
That sucks. And now I don't need any either because I have my 2.
Yeah, you have the 2 that you'll pretty much ever need.
Yeah, I know.
I just
I have
need
a lot of
need
fun.
one of those for GLC.
I have a lot of fun with that deck though.
Kitty.
I wouldn't be surprised if Lux all dried
Oh
up.
look, double kitty.
I really wouldn't be surprised if Lux all dried up at this point because that's some crazy pulls out of this. Dude, really? This means that when I open my 4, it'll be complete crap. Because you've already used up all the luck in this place.
And what's funny is out of the violet one, there's a illustration rare Jacques. That means I got 2 illustration. Hey, electric generator.
Nice.
Well, lucky.
Not bad. That is a pretty cracked freaking ETB. 11 packs, 5 hits,
Yeah.
including an alt art and a Guardy. That's crazy.
I'm
That
actually
is
I
crazy.
am really happy about this because like this was one I was wanting to buy. I
That's
just
one of
did
my
not.
chase cards too. That
did-
one,
I pulled
the-
actually both your chase cards actually.
Yeah, because I saw you pull them right on too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mariana, if you're watching, yes, I did pull one.
So that means you just need one more, right?
One more to have the 3 in one
In
of the
the
decks.
Alrighty, well that is going to be us for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you didn't already, please do remember to leave a like for it. It does help YouTube know that this video is worth watching. Hopefully it is worth watching. Got to see some Mew action. I know Mew is a very big known quantity at this point, but we wanted to kind of throw it against some stuff that maybe you weren't expecting, and maybe got some information out of its opponents, even if you weren't necessarily getting it out of the deck itself. But again, thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one.